Hi, it's Charlene Hines from Blumosity Psychotherapy, and you're going to be listening to a mindfulness meditation from Acceptance and Commitment Theory by Dr. Russ Harris. So I invite you to find a place that's free of distraction, and I invite you now to sit up straight. Let your shoulders drop and gently push your feet into the floor. And get a sense of the ground beneath you, and you can either focus your eyes on a spot or close your eyes, whichever you prefer. Now, just take a moment to notice how you are sitting. And notice how you are breathing. Notice what you can see. And notice what you can hear. Notice what you can feel against your skin. Notice what you can smell or sense in your nostrils. And notice what you are feeling. Notice what you are thinking. Notice what you're doing. So there's a part of you in there that can notice everything that you see, hear, touch, taste, smell, think, and feel. We don't have a good word for this part of you in everyday words, so I'm going to call it the observing self. But you don't have to call it that. You can call it whatever you wish. Life is like a stage show, and on that stage are all of your thoughts and all of your feelings and everything you can see, hear, touch, taste, and smell. The observing self is the part of you that can step back and watch the stage show, focus in on any part of it, or step back and take it all in at once. Now, take a moment to reflect on why you decided to listen to this recording today. There is something that matters to you, something that is important deep in your heart that motivated you. Is it about improving your life, personal growth, learning new skills, building better relationships? Is it about improving things at work or with your family or your friends? Or perhaps it's about your health, nurturing your body, or enhancing your well-being. Just do a search deep inside your heart to clarify what values led you to listen to this recording today. And now I want you to just reflect on how you motivated yourself to listen to this recording today. You're listening to this recording because of your committed action. You had to organize the time to listen to this recording. You had to put the effort and energy into listening to this recording. And chances are that the reason why you wanted to listen to this recording today might bring up some uncomfortable thoughts and feelings for you. Yet, you're listening to this recording. You're sitting here in a chair doing an exercise that probably seems a bit odd or unusual. You probably have all sorts of thoughts whizzing through your head and all sorts of feelings passing through your body. And there are all sorts of things you could be doing right now that are so much more fun than this, and yet here you are, doing something to enrich your life. Now, for the next few breaths, I'd like you to focus on emptying out your lungs. Push all the air out of them until there's no more left, and then allow them to gently fill up, all by themselves. Really notice the breath. Notice it flowing in and out. Notice how once the lungs are empty, they automatically refill all by themselves. You can take a deep breath in if you want to, but notice how there's really no need to. The breath just happens by itself. And now I invite you to undertake a challenge. For the next couple of minutes, keep your attention on your breath, observing it as it flows in and out. You'll find this hard because your mind is a masterful storyteller. It will tell you all sorts of interesting things to grab your attention and pull you away from what you're doing. See if you can let those thoughts come and go as if they are merely passing cars just driving past outside your house, and keep your attention on the breath. Notice your abdomen rising and falling. Let your mind chatter away as if it's a radio playing in the background. Don't try to turn the radio off. It's impossible. Not even Zen masters can do that. Just let it play in the background and keep your attention on the breath. From time to time, your mind will succeed in distracting you. It will hook you into a good story, and you'll lose track of your breathing. This is normal and natural, and it will happen repeatedly. The moment you realize this has happened, take a moment to notice what hooked you, and then gently refocus on your breathing. Again and again and again, you will drift off into your thoughts. This is normal and natural. It happens to everyone. As soon as you realize it, gently acknowledge it and refocus on your breath. As this exercise continues, the feelings and sensations in your body will change. There may be pleasant feelings showing up, such as relaxation, calm, peacefulness. And there may be unpleasant feelings, such as boredom, frustration, anxiety, or backache. See if you can allow those feelings to be exactly as they are in this moment. Don't try to control your feelings, just let them be as they are, regardless of whether they are pleasant or unpleasant, and just keep your attention on your breathing. You are not trying to relax. The aim is to let your feelings just be as they are, to feel whatever you feel without struggle. So, if you're noticing a difficult feeling, then silently say to yourself, here's a feeling of frustration, or here's a feeling of anxiety, or here's a feeling of boredom. Acknowledge it's there and keep your attention on your breath. So, life is like a stage show, and on that stage are all your thoughts and your feelings and everything you can see, hear, touch, taste, and smell. In this exercise, you dim the lights on the stage and you focused a spotlight on your breathing. And now it's time to bring up the rest of the lights. This breathing is happening inside a body. So now bring up the lights on your body, sit up straight, and notice your arms and legs, your head and neck, your chest and abdomen. And your body is inside a room, so now bring up the lights on the room around you. Look around and notice what you can see, hear, smell, taste, and touch. And notice what you're feeling. And notice what you're thinking. So there's a part of you in there that can notice everything. Whatever you see, touch, smell, taste, hear, feel, and think or do in any moment. And that basically brings the exercise to an end. So why don't you go ahead and just take a nice long stretch and then return to the rest of your day.